Hello, I'm Greta Tita Jita Mayor. Thank you so much for subscribing this channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share so that others will also be equipped about their purpose. And if you are new, don't forget to click the subscribe and notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I will upload a new video. In this channel, you will receive Wisdom for Living. We are now on day 27, Culture Revelations, Part 1. Our text is found in Matthew 5:43 to 45a. Jesus said, "You have heard that it was said, 'Love your neighbor and hate your enemy.' But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be sons of your Father in heaven." The culture of heaven. So ito yung sinasabi ni Jesus. Today's devotion, culture is the total life of a people passed on to their descendants. Culture is an extremely powerful thing. Its roots grow deep and its influence reaches far. This is why a group of people bound together by culture can live for generations in a country not their own and still maintain their distinct identity. So, culture is extremely powerful. According to the slide, it says because that's become your identity. Its roots grow deep, napakalalim at napakalawak yung kanyang influence. Kagaya ng isang grupo ng mga tao, pag namuhay sila sa isang lugar, pare-pareho sila ng culture, kahit malayo sila sa kanilang lugar, ay ma-identify mo sila na sila yung, yan yung kanilang kultura. For example, if you are Filipina, and you are living in a country, pag marinig nila yung salita mo, yung behavior mo, ma-identify nila yon. Or like the Chinese, wherever they go, you will see Chinatown. Ayan, Chinatown. Because they are distinct in their culture. Their identity. Makikita mo, malalaman mo to their language, their food. Yun, makikita ang kultura. So, paano mo ma-identify yung kultura ng isang tao? Ito yon. Culture encompasses the totality of life. So, dress, food, drink, customs, manners, etiquette, protocol, attitudes toward children and the elderly, religious beliefs, ethical and moral values, social norms, and both public and private behavior. So those are the cultures that is being shown. Those are the example of cultures shown to us that you can identify a person kung anong klaseng, ano yung kanyang kultura. Makikita mo sa kanyang food, sa kanyang customs, sa kanyang manners, sa kanyang etiquette, sa kanyang protocol. Ayan. Example for us Filipino, every day we take a bath. But don't you know that there are culture that they don't take a bath every day? Kaya maaamoy mo sila. Ayan. So if we are manifesting kingdom culture, so paano yun i-manifest? So although we cannot see heaven here on earth, but we can see the manifestation. Paano yun? If we are manifesting kingdom culture in our lives, people who meet us should be able to say, "I think I just entered heaven." You don't lie, you don't cheat, you don't steal, you don't saan na tayo? You don't sleep around, you've been married to the same person for 30 years. What's up with you? So makikita nila sa practice mo yung kultura mo na hindi ka nang dadaya ng tao, hindi ka nagnanakaw, hindi ka nangangalunya. Ayan. So, those are example. You don't lie, you don't cheat. So, nakikita ng tao yun. So, sabi niya, wow, para ako nasa langit. Kasi nga dahil sa nakita nila sa buhay mo. Ayan. So, makikita yon sa kultura ng mga citizens of the kingdom because that's a result of obeying the laws and principles in the kingdom of God. So, where are you from? Why are you so different? Sasabihin nila sa'yo. When people outside the kingdom look at kingdom citizens or a kingdom community, they should see a culture distinctly different and much more attractive from their own. So, makikita sa ating ugali kung tayo ay kingdom citizens sa ating culture. Ayun. Makikita ba sa kultura mo yon? Pag hindi pa, you study the laws and principles and obey it. At makikita later on, makikita. So, this is our considerations. First, culture reveals at least 16 specific ways Write a short definition for the following 8 characteristics, applying them to your personal experiences. So there are 16 pero 8 lang si share natin pag-aralan. Values. So sa values, makikita mo yung kanyang culture sa kanyang values. When we say values, pag sinabi nating values, ito yung what is valuable to you and worth protecting or preserving. So that's your value. For example, for me, I value my marriage. Since I value my marriage, I am faithful to my husband. Ayan. So faithful ka sa iyong husband kasi gina-value mo yung relationship nyo, yung marriage nyo. Another one is priority. So dahil priority mo, okay, so makikita din sa priorities mo ng isang tao. Priorities reveals itself also in life. Priorities reveals the culture also in our life. So, yung life priorities mo makikita sa yung culture. Ayan. Yung priorities mo, nagpapakita kung anong kultura ka. Ayan. Kung mas mahalaga sa'yo yung kingdom of God na principle, not the kingdom of the world principle, of course, malalaman doon, di ba? So, mas sinusunod mo. We may say priority. For example, priority mo bilang as kingdom citizen is to obey the laws and principles. Of course, you will follow it, not the worldly principles. Another one is we have the values, culture, then makikita priorities, behavior. Ayan. So, yung behavior natin, that will show toward parents. So, our respect. When we say behavior, our respect toward parents. Our respect toward parents, toward our teachers, toward the authorities, towards other people, towards elderly. And your behavior speaks volume about your culture. Yung kultura natin, kung ano yung ating ugali, nagpapakita kung anong kultura nire-represent mo. So, anong ugali mo? Nire-represent mo yung kingdom culture or the darkness, culture of the darkness. So, behavior is, that's the content of your heart. Kung ano yung nasa puso mo, makikita yan sa attitude, sa iyong behavior. Ayan. So, I have here, gusto ko lang basahin ang, sabi niya, public drunkenness, gambling, carousing, rewards, reveals the content of your heart. Kung ano yung ugali mo, reveals the content of your heart. So, yan yung behavior. How you show respect and the behavior is a content of your heart. Also, standards. So, ano yung standard mo nagre-reveal kung anong culture meron ka? Standards conduct that determine how people treat one another. Ayan, favoritism ba? So, ito yon yung binasa ko kanina, di ba? Standards. Ayan. Ang sunod sunod sa standard, ilan na? Number 5, celebrations. Ano sineselebrate mo? That also shows your culture. Celebrations, another distinguishing feature of culture is found in the celebrations it observes. So, yung celebrate mo, whatever we celebrate, we elevate. Whatever we elevate, we worship. That's why the citizens of the kingdom do not celebrate yung All Souls Day, kung saan yung mga tao ay pupunta sa yung mga horror, mga ganyan. So, we don't celebrate that because whatever you celebrate, you elevate. Whatever you elevate, you worship. We don't celebrate All Souls Day as a kingdom citizen because we belong to the culture of the kingdom. So, hindi yan celebration ng culture ng kingdom. It's the celebration of the kingdom of darkness. And then another thing is your morality. Ayan, so morality, your standard of what is right and what is wrong. So, ano yung standard mo what is right and what is wrong? Is it based from the Bible or from what other people says? So, yun yung 6. Number 7 is relationship. Number 7. Okay, so yung relationship natin, nagpapakita rin. So, mayroon tinatawag na intra-relationship at saka inter-relationship. So, yung intra-relationship, ito yun. Ayan, relationships reveals also your culture. So, relationship reveal their culture, who and what you relate. Interpersonal relationship with worldly culture is superficiality and self-centeredness. value other people as commodities. So, yun yung kanilang gina-value ka dahil isa kang commodity. Ibig sabihin, magagamit ka nila. Ayan. So, hindi ka nila tutulungan makita kung sino ka, mailabas kung anong mayroon ka. Kundi tutulungan ka, hindi ka nila tutulungan kung paano ma-develop anong mayroon ka, ma-discover anong mayroon ka, kundi gagamitin ka lang nila. So, because they value you as commodities. Ayan. Okay, so that's number 7. And lastly, kasi 8 lang muna ang isi-share ko, ethics. Ethical standards, corruption guarantees poverty. Stealing is corruption, di ba? So, if a nation corrupts, the official of a nation corrupts, sigurado mayroong poverty sa lugar na yan. And sa ating buhay, yung isang tao, for example, empleyado ay nagnanakaw sa ng mga goods or anything else sa kanyang tinatrabahuan, later on, masasuffer siya ng consequence. So those are the 8 out of 16. The 8 considerations the culture reveals. Ito yung kanilang values. Ang values mo ba nagre-reveal ng culture ng Kingdom of Heaven? Priorities, behavior, standards, celebrations, morality, and relationships. And lastly, the ethics. So, yun. Now, anong sunod? Okay, so ito ang 8. Next time, i-discuss ko yung 8. Another 8. So, sa ating meditation, the character of a nation's culture is revealed in the ethical standards it practices. This may be quite different from the official standards established by law for ethical behavior. Many corrupt and unethical governments have given lip service to the highest ethical standard, even as their leaders victimize the people and plunder the treasury for their enrichment. So, yan yung culture sa Kingdom of Darkness na kung saan yung kanilang ethical standard ay mababa. So, but for a kingdom citizen is not. So, corruption, ang sabi rito, corruption is, as the moral fabric of a culture guarantees the poverty of a nation not only economically but morally and spiritually as well. So, makikita yan. Di ba sabi natin ang kultura ng isang bansa ay ang kultura ay nagpapakita kung anong klaseng government meron yan. Okay, this is my question. How does defining these 8 characteristics of culture expanded your view of kingdom culture? So, how does defining these 8 characteristics of culture expanded your view of kingdom culture? Pati pala celebration. So, ano yung ating sineselebrate? Ayan, kaya malalaman natin sa ating celebration kung anong klaseng citizen tayo. Is it the kingdom culture of the kingdom of light or the kingdom of darkness? So whatever you have learned from this video, don't forget to leave a comment below. Thank you and God bless.